Hey, what's up, guys? It's Foster from Inglês no Guru. So, yesterday, Alexia and I started a series talking about international travel. And this morning, we woke up to the news that Anthony Bourdain, the famous traveler, chef, and TV host, died this morning. Apparently, he took his own life, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. I'm just really, really devastated. So I've been watching and reading Anthony since I was a little kid, and he has always been one of my greatest inspirations to travel more, to see more of the world, to meet new people. And it's so sad. So before we get started with the show today, I just wanted to leave you with a quote from Anthony. Here we go. Travel isn't always pretty. It isn't always comfortable. Sometimes it hurts. It even breaks your heart. But that's okay. The journey is what changes you. It should change you. It leaves marks on your memory, on your consciousness, on your heart, and on your body. You take something with you, and hopefully you leave something good behind. Anthony, my friend, you left something really, really good behind. Rest in peace. Okay, on with the show. Oi, fala aí pessoal, bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês no Rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English. So the next one on the list, maybe you're going to be a little bit controversial with this one, is the difference between itinerary and planning and then just going with the flow and getting advice from locals. So what do you think about this?
I think that it's good to think about what you want to do.
Good.
I think
Not good.
it's
good.
good
Yeah.
to think about what you want to do once you are in that place, that city, that country, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But like, okay, I'm going to Rio, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had to go to Sugarloaf, you had to visit Cristo Redentor, you had to do the like must do things.
Yeah, we say the must-see.
Yes, the must see things.
Yeah, the big attractions.
Also,
Do you have to, though? Do you have to go to Sugarloaf?
yes, you do.
Yeah, I've been to both Sugarloaf and Cristo like 5 times each because every time my friends come, I have to take them to those places. And it's awesome.
Yes, I mean, you should do.
Yeah, debatable.
Because the view from Rio up there is amazing.
Mm-hmm. But
You
you can
won't
get the
have.
same view from Dois Irmãos.
It's not the same.
I think it's better.
Okay, I mean,
Vista Chinesa.
uh,
And you don't have 1,000 Chinese people taking pictures. No offense to Chinese listeners. Okay, this is for Brazilians. There's no Chinese people listening, but no offense to Chinese people in general.
but I mean, you should take notes of what you want to do and mix that with what local people tell you to do.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, between going to Praia de Copacabana and Prainha, of course, I would say go to Prainha. You don't need to go to Copacabana at all. So,
Yeah. A lot
things
of
like
this
that.
depends on the person. So kind of the reason I wanted to talk about this is I'm in a lot of like travel Facebook groups, and people love to post their itineraries. Like, I am going to Miami for 10 days. This is what I'm doing. Day 1, 9:45 a.m., breakfast. Day
I
2,
hate that.
going to Little Havana. Day 3, going to South Beach. And
You don't enjoy, you don't have time to look, I don't know, a very small bookstore and go inside and discover a whole new world, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you don't enjoy your day at all. I mean, you should have places that you want to go, of course, but not like 10 a.m. We should go there. 12, eat lunch. No,
Yeah.
just go.
So I think for two reasons. First, plans sometimes they fuck up, you know? Sometimes you want to go to the beach and it's raining. And then what are you going to do? You already made the plans and sometimes it doesn't work. So this is difficult for Alexia and I because Alexia loves to plan a lot of things and I do not make any plans ever.
I got better.
Yeah, I think I'm getting better. So I think there's a good balance. But the important thing for me, the magic of travel happens in like the unexpected things,
Yeah.
you know? Like if someone goes to Rio for the first time or someone goes to New York for the first time, let's say, they probably will not say, I went to Times Square. I will never forget it. They just say, like, I went to Times Square. It's pretty cool. I saw all the stuff. But what they might say is, like, I found a little music shop in the East Village and it was amazing. Then we met this other couple and we went out to dinner with them and we're still friends with them today. That's the magic of travel.
Yeah. I was thinking about right now, my experience in New York was amazing, but I didn't go to Brooklyn, which I should have done.
Mm-hmm.
That nowadays Brooklyn is amazing.
Brooklyn.
And I didn't go to the Liberty statue at all.
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
I thought, why should I take a ferry to go there?
Yeah, you can see it. I've done it twice and it takes forever. There's so many people and then when you get there you're like, "Oh, it's the same thing that I was looking at from the other part of the river."
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you can have a healthy balance between making plans. Like these are some things I want to do. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do them. And then leave yourself some free time and
Yeah.
travel.
The only thing that I think that people should organize when they go to New York, it's Broadway.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I'm just saying, like, they have that place in the middle of Times Square that you can buy cheaper tickets to watch whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like so safe to do that.
Yeah.
It's not safe to do that. So this is one thing that I always tell people, no, organize before, buy the ones that you really, really want to go. And then if you want to watch anything else, you go to this line, stay there for 2 hours and buy cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's totally different than, okay, I'm going to New York. I know I'm going to go to a Broadway show. I already have tickets. You still have time to do other things. There's still space for the magic to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so of course we think that it's better to listen to locals, what they have to tell us.
Yeah. Normally, for example, if you're staying in a hostel or an Airbnb or you just meet someone on the street, just ask for advice. Every restaurant I go to when I'm in a different country or a different city, I always say like, what should I eat? What would you get here? Or what would you do this afternoon if you had free time? You know?
Yes. This leads to the third point.
The third point, eating at big chain restaurants. You know what I'm talking about? It can be like fast food, McDonald's, all that bullshit, or just things like Outback, those kind of things that they have everywhere in the world, or even places that you can just tell this is kind of a place for tourists. Or you can...
Which is that place with the lobsters I hate?
Red Lobster?
Yes, I think that's awful.
They have good cheese bread that's free.
I don't care.
Yeah. I haven't been to Red Lobster in like 10 years. But it's pretty obvious when you go to a place, is this a place for tourists or is this a place where the locals go?
At the same time, it was when I discovered Chick-fil-A.
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 A. So this is like the same sound, like eu dei dinheiro pra alguém. They, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A is a fast food restaurant in the U.S. that serves great fried chicken.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and there's a very strange controversy around them that their CEO is against gay marriage, and for some, like they had a day supporting traditional marriage, and there was a lot of marketing and propaganda with them. Very strange. That can be another episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yes, we had to talk about it in another episode.
Yeah, that's a whole different topic.
So, what do you think? We should go to big chain restaurants like Chick-fil-A or only local establishments?
I mean, sometimes if you're really lazy, you're in a hurry, or you just don't know what to do, it's totally fine to have a couple of exceptions. But most of the time, when I see a little hole in the wall, you know that phrase, hole in the
Mhm.
wall? That's like a cool little bar, like I think you would say boteco, right? That's the place I want to go to normally. You'll find more interesting food, more interesting people, you'll learn more, have new experiences, have new flavors,
You're gonna dive in the culture.
culture.
I mean, just our culture.
Yeah. Okay. So, Lexi, I think this is enough about travel today. We can definitely revisit this in future episodes. One thing I want you to think about is the other U sound. So in English, we have this sound like good, book, could, should, would, put. And a lot of times I hear you saying could, good, would. You're making the oo sound. So
Uh,
yes. And if you need more help with that sound, go to inglesnucru.com and check out Sound School.
yes.
Cool?
Cool.
Cool. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.